Ho, ho, ho. Ray, do you want to get the show started for us?
Yes. Recorded Monday, December 16th, 2024. Good afternoon, Rod, and other people that are joining us, and Edward off camera.
Yeah, I think maybe some introductions are in order before we kind of get started. Well, number one, welcome everyone to this episode. We do this annually. You know, this is kind of our final show for the year. We have what we sort of refer to as guests of episodes past to kind of follow kind of the holiday theme. So we actually have a lot of folks that are sitting off camera that we'll be bringing on periodically just to talk about what they have been up to since we've talked to them last and kind of get a sense of what they're going to be doing as part of how they celebrate the holidays. But I guess for those that are watching live and those that are probably tuning in after the live event, we do have some extra guests on camera, like right immediately. So obviously this is my wife. I thought since this was kind of our holiday, almost family show, that I should invite my wife. She's the nicest person I know. So as we start to bring people on, you know, I'm hoping that the people we bring on from off camera don't have to be as afraid or as fearful of my questions as they have normally, because my wife is here to ask the proper questions, or at least kind of tone me down. But this is my wife, Megan.
Hi, everybody.
Hello, Megan.
Megan is
Great
here.
to be here.
Ray, you met my wife.
Yes, I had
at
the
Ignite.
What
was
it?
Like a month ago now.
Instant connection.
Yeah.
Yes.
We hit it off.
Tell what you know.
Ray, you have someone in your.
Yes. Also, my life partner.
Yeah, I'm Ray's wife.
I lost a bet. Here we are. Here we're good.
I also met the Trents at Ignite.
Yeah,
great to see you.
Well, and I would say as well, Joe, that you might be the nicer one too. So
no. All compliments to Ray. I am the worst thing that ever happened to her. She's the best thing that ever happened to me.
Oh, so sweet. That'll be engraved on our headstone. Great.
Oh, we've made a connection. I feel so good about that. But yeah, so we have and Edward is here with us as well, and Brody, you weren't that late, so welcome to my family members.
Happy holidays.
We didn't get to meet you, Edward. Can't wait.
I know I couldn't come. It was stuff. I took the high road. I should have been there, and every time you told me how wonderful it was.
COVID.
Yeah. Well, that never stopped as I cough now.
I'm sure there'll be another opportunity.
Oh, I'm not missing it. I put Ignite next year already on my calendar. I put MMS on my calendar for next year, and I think I sent something else out. Not give me next year. And the show is going to be bigger and better. We're going to have our own little booth. I'm speaking into existence this time.
Yeah.
It's going to be an awesome time.
Hey, I did have one little technical thing to share with our audience before we get into the silliness of the celebration of the holidays. You might remember I mentioned last week that our LA demo site that most people use for workshops and stuff like that has been SFI'd. That's kind of the new term for it these days. Through the Secure Future initiative, we're identifying areas where there might be privacy concerns or maybe security concerns. So LA demo is, as of right now, still being worked on. It has been SFI'd. However, I just want to share this with those that are actually
SFI'd.
Yeah, right. You like that? I want to share this with those that are interested in this. All right, you might see this right here. There's a few of us at Microsoft that are kind of working on a solution to this so that people can still do workshops. This is one of those. I don't know if you're familiar, listeners are familiar with this place called Kaggle, right? But there is some data files that can be downloaded from Kaggle that you can also then ingest into a free instance of Kusto. You go to aka.ms/Kusto free. You can create your own Kusto cluster. I've actually ingested these in here, and you can see that's literally like 13 million rows of data, of security data. So if you're looking for data to test KQL queries or build some things for workshops, this is actually pretty good until we come up with something a little better. I'll put this in the show notes, but I I did want to share that because I did find that literally this morning. So
Yeah. With that, I got one thing too. Not super new, but everybody started saying congratulations on Microsoft for getting it out. That application discovery is now in public preview. And so it's within app governance inside secure access, secure edge. And first of all, I was looking for it. I'm like, where is it? I thought it would be part of Microsoft Defender for Cloud Apps, but it's part of the SASE and application governance. I don't have it set up in my lab, but I do have the actual announcement and some of the things that it's allowing you to do. Key capabilities, network traffic and quick access, IP ranges and wildcard FDNs, so you can have trusted networks. Easy creation of private networks by adding application segments. Think about ASGs in Azure, just like NSGs, right? You put ASGs to control application traffic and flow. List of users who access each application segment. Now that's really big because why are you here, right? You shouldn't be on this road. You got access to this road, and this can look at stuff who are trying to do, maybe some lateral movement by, doing maybe an OAuth abuse where the application is already consented trust. So now you can see that this person shouldn't be on the segment because only those who have access to a certain application should be on it, right? Statistics regarding use of each application segment. So you can prioritize application creation and traffic. For right now, according to what I'm reading, I'm not really sure if I can share this out publicly, so I won't share the names of all the customers who are using it.
I'll do it anyway.
Public preview. 30 customers are currently on it, and they got some really big names of those who are using this right away. I guess if I do it like this, give me 1 second here. And if I do it like this, maybe I share my screen. I'm moving around. See, present, share screen, show window. Which window is that window? Which window is share? Which one do you guys see?
What are we doing?
Hiya!
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Yeah.
Your email.
Well,
Oh, look at all of Edward's email. Oh, okay.
Hey, there's
we got
something
it.
for
We got it.
me. What did I send you
Oh,
earlier?
shit.
What was that?
is that it?
Yeah.
You guys seen it?
All I see is you're going to be SFI'd before the show.
Yeah, seriously. Can we not?
Yeah, I
Can I
can.
send you an
There you
email right
go.
now? It'll show up.
So you see it? I can't get it. But anyway, I'll share a screenshot. But it's actually pretty cool in the Global Secure Access preview that you can go in and you can do things like control very specific traffic that goes to domain controllers. So not just the cloud, but on-prem. So we start seeing suspicious traffic trying to originate or terminate to your domain controller. You can go, why are you doing that on 445? Because none of us should be browsing the internet on our domain controllers, right?
I do.
Yeah. That's the only one I wanted to share. I'll get the screenshots. I actually just wanted to share the stuff. So this is actually pretty cool. I'll get it in the lab and see if I can test it out a little bit and play around with it. So,
Brody, what are you doing?
Brody, what's your favorite Christmas candy?
I think Brody needs to
What are you doing? What is
his favorite Christmas candy, Adderall. Yeah,
No comment.
go. Brody, if you need to go tinkle.
No, I'm just trying to like keep my legs moving through Edward's amazing in-depth.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, Brody,
That's all.
I sent you a Christmas present as well, but I looked the day where it's at, and it literally has not left the U.S. It's almost like there's a wall between the U.S.
that's where it was. Okay. That's where
I'm gonna
all the action was happening. Okay. It's expensive to send a parcel from
a parcel.
New
Yeah.
York to Canada.
Well, I think it's still Pony Express.
It is quite
There's a-
pricey.
There's a mail strike, so no mail is coming to Canada right now.
Oh,
But I think that's going to change.
Is that you?
Oh yeah,
serious?
it's been like that since like mid-November. Yeah, I can't wait. One day we're going to open our mailbox. We have all the spam. It's going to be great. It's just great.
So back to what I was saying, I can actually have showed it. Shut up, phone. Be quiet. There is the actual.
He will
link.
not be impaired.
Yeah.
I know. I can tell. This is a very important announcement.
Is that the eggnog? I wish I had coquito. I feel so unprepared.
Mm-mm. You got to be prepared. I told my liver it's going to be a rough holiday. No wine at all.
There you go.
They got livers on sale at Amazon. I didn't realize.
No, please stop.
Oh,
No.
really?
Yeah, I'll have to look at. Well, I'll know what to get you next time.
Hey guys, do we have any like surprise, amazing guests who are going to join us on the Christmas episode today? Like,
Well, I think we do. I can see them. They're all
Oh.
kind of doing the same Brody dance, and they're like,
oh, okay, all right, sweet. Well, that's cool.
I'm not
Yeah.
saying
Who should we start with? I know there's one person that has to leave early. Let's bring on a couple. How about it? Let's do that.
Start with
first,
them.
should we?
How many can the screen fit? If we add everybody right now, will they all fit?
Let's try it.
Yeah, let's
don't
try it.
think
Add
so.
everybody.
What a
Add
party
everybody.
trick.
Add
Oh,
everybody.
yes.
Hey, Morel!
Merle,
Michael.
Mike.
Oh yeah, Mike Pinch. I just saw
Hello.
you. Just saw
Yes.
you.
Hey.
A few weeks ago.
Ignite.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to our guests of episodes past. Thank you for joining us again. Evidently, maybe.
Alone.
So the limit is
Oh,
10.
there's a limit.
There is a limit. It's actually 10. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for coming back. I guess the first appearance was okay. You decided to accept our invite to come back, so I appreciate that. We'll start. Let's just go around the horn. Torvald, you're at the top left of my screen.
Hey, lucky me.
Yeah, the whole reading motion. Torvald, how are you?
I'm great. I'm just happy to be back. This is such a great podcast. It's a fun place to spend a couple of hours goofing off.
So you have some exciting news. So you were on, I forget, it was a few months ago. We talked about Security Copilot and what you're doing in your organization. However, I think you have some exciting news, something recently that has happened for the holidays, maybe.
Oh boy. Oh geez. Are you gonna make me show? You're gonna make me show the award?
Look at
Ooh,
that.
there you go.
Someone got their MVP.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I just got one too.
Look at
Hey,
that.
Congrats.
Look at that.
Congrats.
They're just handing them out these days.
Yes.
All right.
Apparently.
We're moving you two together on the screen.
There we go. Right next to each other, MVP buddies.
I love it. Congratulations, guys. You know,
Thank you.
I mean, we've had people who've been trying to achieve that designation that have struggled in vain. Frank Grimberg.
I don't know.
Where does go?
Little Frank doesn't, but congratulations. That's awesome.
That is
Well,
awesome.
hey man, I in the spirit of the holiday season and the love I wanted to share, I flew all the way to Melbourne to see this guy. Australia. We unfortunately time and everything going on, and we didn't get to connect. And my apologies, it's my fault. I thought I was going to be in Sydney the date, and I ended up being in Melbourne. And I told the guy I was going to be in Sydney. I blame it on the time zone difference.
Yeah, it's all the same. It's all the same.
For any of our listeners who have not partake of visiting Australia and or New Zealand, go. You're talking about the friendliest people everywhere we went. The spirit and the energy. I did not know Aussies love Christmas so much. Well, there were parties everywhere.
What about flushing the toilet? Did it do the opposite thing?
It does do it,
Yeah,
but you
that's
have to
the
find
question.
an old enough building that doesn't have a modern toilet. So I walked this neighborhood, and my
Went
wife
on a
said,
mission. You were like,
"You
let me
use a
see your
bathroom
toilet.
this much? Are you that old?" I'm like, "No, I'm looking for a toilet. There's a toilet." I'm like, "No, I want an old toilet." And
It's
sure
from The
enough,
Simpsons.
it does go the other way. What's that? The CLAC phenomenon around below the equator? It surely did. I was in there like 5 minutes flushing. I know the people out there like, "What's wrong with him?
Oh, okay.
Go eat what he ate."
Good story.
yeah.
Curiosity. That's all.
Good story.
Yeah.
Henrik, did you shrink when you became a Santa elf? Look at you. You're a little low.
I think he's
Yeah,
a Tinka.
I did.
He's a
I did.
Tinka or
It's
no.
a Danish thing.
It's a Danish thing. You shrink at Christmas to help
Yeah.
Santa? Yeah. All right.
Santa's helper.
I'm taller. Don't let the screen fool you, okay? I'm not taller than a man who is strapping 6 feet tall, okay? This is fine. It's fine.
I want one of those hats, Henrik.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of very popular in Denmark, and it's as you can see, it's a thing, right? Magical elf.
I need it.
I think that's Henrik on the left.
No ensemble is complete without it, to be honest. So it's like you're not even dressed if you're not wearing one. So
yeah. Well,
thank you, Ray.
Yeah.
Wait, what are they called, or is it? What's the
a
official?
Tinka, Tinka hat. You got to keep up it.
Trying to start.
Okay.
Right.
I guess you can compare it to Oompa Loompa or something.
No. First of all, Oompa Loompas do not wear hats. I don't know why I'm not an Oompa Loompa expert, but I'm just going to let you know.
Oh, there's no comparison. No, they're not Oompa Loompas.
Henry just looks like an evil elf, like he's up to something. It fits too perfectly, like he had it made just for this episode.
I actually just stole it from one of my kids.
So who here?
Henrik, if this is what brings you bliss and joy, please continue.
I'm trying to find one right now so I can order it. We can't buy that here, I guess.
It's uncanny, the resemblance between me and my relatives. Look, Oompa Loompas for life. It's all good.
Yeah.
Okay, I can hear what you guys are saying. There should probably be Tinker hats at Experts Live in March.
Yes, please.
Yes. Yeah, we gotta drop the advertisement for that. So which one of all you people on the screen gets Santa to their house first?
Where does he start?
Meryl?
I guess it's Meryl. Yeah.
Does he go counterclockwise or clockwise?
He goes counterclockwise, doesn't he? Yeah, right?
Yeah, start.
Yeah. Thank you, Torvald. Yeah, Torvald's like, yes.
We're not talking about we're not talking about how New Year's transition across the world and past the Opera House. We're talking about Santa.
Well, we got to get him on to ask. Yeah, we should validate and not assume. That's a very good question.
I'm going to NORAD Santa Tracker to see how they map that.
Yeah, you should. And Gary's just itching to get into this call. I'm going to drop myself for Gary because Gary's just making all these comments. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Well, remember, in a lot of European companies, Santa comes on the 24th, so we get him a whole day before you all.
Well, I was just thinking about that though, because I'm always wondering why he's not finishing our cookies, and it's probably because he's starting at Meryl's house.
Exactly. That's it.
He's full by the time he gets here.
And the Aussies can eat and offer you food. People, have some more. I got to witness something that I've not seen in the school system down there. Meryl, are you familiar with Presentation Day? One of the campuses, they had to do Presentation Day. I saw that when they were graduating. Downtown was full, Sydney. So that was pretty cool to see all the kids come out of school. That just, I could not get my brain to accept that kids were getting out of school because school is over. It's summer there, but not out of school for Christmas. Christmas just happened to be occurring in the summer, and then the school break is actually in the winter. You guys get a long winter break. It's like almost like 2 months or something. So I'm seeing all this Christmas stuff, and it's 90 degrees outside, and Christmas is just coming up. So that was funny. Yep. And good times. Walking, saw the Opera House in Sydney up front. It's impressive. The waterfront.
How'd that work? Because at least where I'm from, we have the long summer break. So traditionally, the farm kids could work and get hay and corn, all that in.
I don't know. I live here, man.
Meryl,
What I saw.
We have how many MVPs on this call? And this is like, I don't know.
This is literally the largest MVP brain trust I think I've
I
seen.
feel like this is big brain thinking central right now.
Yeah.
And when people come on this show, their MVP applications get accepted and they get the designated. There's something about the show. You get blessed when you come on this show.
Don't make promises like that.
No, Mike, you got yours up, and I feel like you're a guest from the future.
Yeah, this is my first time.
Yeah, this is amazing.
I'm not a returning character, but maybe I will be in the future.
But you hung out with us at Ignite, and you led a lot of sessions with Rod, so that's pretty extraordinary. Before the MSI show boost, apparently.
Yes.
All right.
Somebody that came on the show and then got their MVP like right afterwards.
I just say, I'm not saying we got a connection. I'm just saying.
We got the sauce. That's what it is.
We know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. We can make it happen. One of my highlights of this year I was thankful for is just going into that, and the beer is starting to work, and I get all emotional. The hospitality that Henrik and Morton had a good time. So I had the pleasure of going to Denmark for work, and we went out to dinner, and you guys are a hoot. I had a good time at dinner, and Copenhagen was really, 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 really nice to walk around there too. Got cold on us when it wasn't supposed to, but it was a really good time. So it was great to see you guys in person, and I wish I could have done it 2 times by coming to Ignite. So I feel bad about that because it looks like you guys had a great time, like stuff of legends, and I'll be there next year. We'll see. Michael, you gonna pull one of those ukuleles off the back and play us a tune? Play us a little.
Oh man, I don't know if you want that right now. I don't normally play live. I'm my own audience most of the time when I play.
Okay. Right.
Yeah, no, that's been we've been busy on decks getting ready for a nice holiday season, right? Hopefully a quiet one this year. We'll see.
Yeah, quiet. Quiet is good.
I have serious monitor envy, by the way. That is a significant number of monitors you have on your side, sir.
Oh,
I think Edward is actually out. He's looking for Christmas in a garage sale or somewhere. So I think he's literally
gotta get the work done, man. Hacking people ain't gonna hack themselves, will they? Sometimes they do. And then somebody said none of the ones do anything, just make them look smart. Hey, there you go. Yeah, sure.
It works.
You notice they're never on.
They are. I turned them off so you guys can see proprietary information, right? You can't. I want Rod to see.
You're not looking at your emails right now. That's what you guys like.
No emails.
Both mics have to drop. So Malone Mike, you are probably going to do another public webinar for Defender Experts in 2025, right? You're going to participate in that. Any other big things, or you're just protecting people across the world?
Lately, it's been getting us, looking for new data sources, better ways to get visibility and help our analysts investigate and respond quickly. So, definitely hoping to put some more stuff together in 2025. That's for sure.
Awesome, thank you, Mike. I know you have to drop, and then we have Mike Pinch, and so you're a guest from the future, right? Is there anything that you want to share before you two have to drop from the call?
Future reoccurring guest. Yeah, no, I'm. Happy to be here. It's nice to see everybody. As I mentioned, I'm a new MVP as well, and work in security co-pilot and a lot of work with AI stuff. And but yeah, I'm looking forward to Christmas vacation and spending some time, hopefully snowboarding and running around on the trails in the snow. Hopefully not hurting myself and slipping too much like I did this morning. But yeah, that's what I'm up to. And I don't know, I'll be hopefully putting out some new security co-pilot extensions and things like that, or toys that I like to build here as well. So.
Cool. And then you also are musical, right? Like you and Malone could like write some security songs with your band.
Please do. Oh, you play banjo?
I do. I play old time banjo.
Nice.
Which is super weird. And it turns out it's the only instrument that I'm actually capable of playing. I've tried to play it.
Which is the hardest instrument.
Yeah. And I can't play any of them. And for some reason, I tried banjo, and it kind of like made sense to me. So
that's awesome.
Well, you know, Steve Martin, he is literally reinvented the banjo, brought it back. Yeah,
he's an incredible banjo player. He plays mostly bluegrass, which is like, it's basically like hip hop compared to what I play. I play songs from like the 1800s.
Like sea shanties or something? Like, or was this what we're doing?
Have you ever heard of the hit song called "Shove the Pig's Foot a Little Further into the Fire"?
That was my childhood lullaby. Yes.
Yeah. Or,
you know, I get a sense you and Henrik get a band together.
Yeah, I think that was at my wedding. We played that song. Yeah.
Nail the cat to the tree is another one. So
That's the thing, though. So, like,
it's a good time. Is what I'm saying.
Like push your mother-in-law into the fire. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the remix edition.
Yeah.
All right.
The extended dance mix.
Yeah.
Mike, if you don't mind, Mike, where are you located?
I'm in Rochester, New York.
Yeah,
Oh.
we could have all, huddled up.
Relatively close to the North Pole, I guess. Yeah.
Know Rochester pretty well.
Yes. Yeah, here near RIT and all the fun things that we get out of that school is great.
Yeah. Miguel, is that just the personality of FBI individuals? They just quiet. He's quietly taking notes and putting a dossier.
And taking notes, absolutely
Taking
right.
notes.
I may have to make some type of a statement later on, and I may have to testify, and so I want to be able to get the information accurately. So, and I'm listening to all these folks here who all pretty well know each other, and I'm like, I'm not sure if I'm going to fit in while I'm here, and I'm kind of glad I don't, because I'm really glad I don't fit in, because the people man, like you guys are taking it really easy on me, and I appreciate that.
Oh, when you're on this show, you're part of the family, dysfunctional family, but part of the family no matter.
Hey, the dysfunctional family is the only kind of family to have, man.
That absolutely keeps it interesting.
Indeed.
Keeps it interesting. Everything. Oh man, I've not met you before. We were supposed to be on the show, and when things happened. Is that what happened? I don't remember.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what happened with that, but I've got some availability, so we'll rectify whatever went wrong.
Absolutely.
That's the thing about FBI agents, either former or present. We like to make sure things work correctly.
All right. I'm all about that. Wasn't Agent Moeller FBI?
He was a character, yeah.
Yeah,
he was a character. It's always so difficult to watch FBI related and law enforcement related television shows. It's like the number of things that get wrong, and you don't want to watch them with me because I'll ruin them for you, right? Everything from firearms, that's wrong, that's incorrect.
I love it. Tell me more. No, I'd love to learn.
I'm so bad about that, really. Like I will ruin every cop show for you in perpetuity, right? Like you'll never watch another one and be like, oh,
no, you make it factual. If it's a procedural drama, I want to know exactly how they're misrepresenting it. So that, and then what to be mindful of if I were ever in such a scenario.
Muzzle discipline. I would say muzzle discipline. So everybody's talking about the things they're going to do. Going, no, not so much.
Like that's what we're talking about. I don't know.
Yeah. So we have two sides of a pistol, of a firearm. You have the administrative side and the business end, right? And so you want to make sure the business end is always pointed at bad things, and you want to be on the administrative end. I don't know very many people who really want to, look forward to the administrative aspect of anything. Firearms, you definitely do. You don't want to be on the business end. You'd rather be on the admin end, doing paperwork and trigger.
You don't want to get.
Oh my gosh! Listen to this guy go. I just got scared.
And I didn't forget the meeting. I'm just in clarity about the meeting. About Mr. Miguel point. Hey, we got Josh Lanier.
Hey everyone.
Hey Josh.
Hey. I had to go get my other sweater. Twins.
Oh, did she send you one?
No, he's gonna get so jealous. He thinks you.
Hey, I saw it online after watching The Sopranos. I binge watched it. Had never seen it.
Yes,
before.
me too.
And I was like, this popped up in an ad, of course. So I was like, I have to get.
Brody's ridiculous. I'm really wearing the shirt, Brody.
I'm gonna pull a Brody. I'm gonna jump off so somebody else can jump in real quick. So I'm gonna fall off the stage.
All right. Yeah.
We're keeping.
All right, there we go. Now we have Leonard as well. Josh
go.
and Leonard have just joined the show.
Hey, how's everybody doing?
All good.
Great.
Yeah, I think I might know that Josh guy, or
maybe.
No, but I was a little worried when I first jumped on and was backstage. I saw the hat there. That I love that. And I felt like I missed the memo about the ugly sweater piece. So yeah, I wish I was.
Yeah, you and me both. There was no memo. There was just a link, right? Just random link shows up in email, right? We're not security professionals at all.
Right.
Click the link, show up, right? Yeah. And if it asks you for access to anything, just go ahead and click allow.
Yeah.
What could go wrong?
It would have been creepy if I were like, hey, do you want to join this party get together and also wear this thing? Like I just felt like I had to just give you the main objective.
It was subtle.
Shy
It was
is
subtle.
not
It was like,
working
hey,
for
bring the Christmas. bring the Christmas cheer. So if you read between the lines, you probably
Well, we had one Halloween episode where we really played it up. Brody and I did that. We were going to dress up in some kind of costume for Halloween, and we had Edward on board. And sure enough, Brody and I said, "No, we're not doing it." We showed up, and Edward was the only one wearing a costume. It happens sometimes.
Well played.
Was it Hugh
But
Jackman
welcome,
did
Leonard.
that to Ryan Reynolds for an ugly Christmas sweater party. They said it was an ugly Christmas party, and he's the only one that showed up with one.
That's the best. That's the best.
Here you go, buddy.
So I think we also there's your dog, Gary. He's taking off. Is it a boy or a girl? I hate to
Boy, Crypto.
There you go. I don't know why I always default to E for dogs. That's just wrong.
Oops, over here. Here we go.
What's his name?
Crypto.
What's
He's a
he
super
called?
dog.
Superman's dog.
So it's Superman's dog and not the monetary crypto.
Well, I spell it with a C.
Yeah. So I think we should kind of go around just a little bit as we get a little bit closer.
Is there
to bring
any
in some
mute
other folks
Brody
on
from the
camera.
comments?
What's that? Yeah. Meryl, what are you planning to do for the holidays? How do you celebrate? Well, I think we can't hear you, Meryl. I guess, well, unfortunately, for some reason. Okay, we're going to move over to Henrik. Henrik, what are you doing for the holidays other than getting Legos or giving Legos?
You have to, yeah. Well, actually, I already got my gift because I did a team building day with my team at Lego in Denmark.
I saw that. Yeah.
Oh, that's so awesome.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
Awesome.
Wow, that's so cool.
Oh, so
Oh
jealous.
man, I'm
Why'd
jealous.
you have to show us its butt? I don't know why.
Yeah, it's because it says my last name and
Yes,
it's
that's what he was
Oh,
saying.
okay.
Mom's right. Every time there's always a comment.
Oh, there you go.
yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah. The trip was to Lego was worth it just to get this one. Anyways, happy Christmas, everybody.
I love it. I love it.
I'm actually going on. I got 2 work days left, and then I'm gonna have a vacation for like 20 days or something.
20 days. Wow, nice.
Yeah.
What do you do on vacation, Henrik? How do you relax and like chill out, have fun?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Eat
take
a lot of
notes.
Christmas food.
Like, are you going someplace warm? Are you just gonna stay cool?
No, just gonna hang out in. I was gonna say sunny Denmark, but everybody knows that's a lie. In rainy, stormy Denmark. Yeah, it rains and well, at least there's no snow yet, and there's probably not gonna be any snow thanks global warming. Normally we would have snow, but yeah, it's just
Not
raining
this
and
year.
it's cold, and we were just celebrating Christmas, having the family over, New Year's Eve, gonna buy a lot of firecrackers and stuff like that
Oh,
because kids
firecrackers.
love that.
I like
You-
that.
those,
Make sure you focus on the administrative side of the fireworks.
I remember that administrative
Glad to see
side.
you're
not
taking notes.
business
Fireworks.
side. That was actually a good one. Yeah. Yeah, so it's gonna be relaxing, and normally I work during Christmas and New Year's, but yeah. Family time.
That's
I guess.
awesome.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
pressure from the wife.
Well, yeah,
No,
that's
it
good.
was
That's good.
voluntary.
You need to. Well, I was actually trying to take notes because my wife will tell you that I literally don't know how to relax. I'm off till like January 6th. So for like 3
Needs to be a
weeks,
douche shirt.
I have no clue how to do that.
I'm like, honey, you need to make a plan for your downtime because you're not going to
Need
be
to-
able to handle this.
Need to visualize exactly what it is you want to not do. How about that?
Manifest the serenity is what you
Yeah,
want.
he does not
Project
know how to
plan for
relax at all.
relaxation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Josh, what do you have planned for this holiday season besides
Oh,
wearing the sweaters?
Yeah, it's that time of year, sweater parties and stuff. So just going to different family homes and stuff. Let me. My battery just died, so let me switch my audio device real quick. me switch my speaker. There we go. Can you still hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. So just visiting different family members and going to be, with a 4-year-old this year. So we got a 4-year-old and, just seeing the joy of Christmas through his eyes. So that's going to be fun for us.
You gotta time that right.
Yeah, that's good. Gary, how about you?
I really don't have any plans.
I'm going to switch my audio device.
I've made too many trips up to Vermont this year, unfortunately. So it's just going to be me and the Wonder Dog.
Oh, there you go. Too many trips to Vermont. What's that mean? Is that
Funerals, unfortunately.
Oh, I'm sorry. All right. I was gonna make a joke, but I won't now. No, not at all. Miguel, how about you, sir?
There'll be a few things. I'll probably take some time and do a little bit of photography, which I haven't had a chance to do much of as of late. Spend time with the dog. We've got a Rottweiler. She's camera shy. It's the only kind of shy she ever is. Range time, of course. Firearms proficiency is good. It's important. It's a life skill, especially if you happen to lead a large healthcare organization. Definitely a life skill. So I want to stay sharp for anything related to that. Spend time with family. Married, and so my wife is looking forward to having priority over my time as I've committed to doing less work during the holiday season. So just trying to be better, every day a little better.
I like how you put less work. You didn't eliminate work. You just said less.
See, you know that you're talking to a real FBI agent if they're precise in their language, right? Like, I'm going to be very precise, defensible decisions that we're making, right? And I'm over here with Mrs. Trent. Maybe I can help you make a plan for how to relax. We can get together and we can put that together if that makes sense.
He's incapable.
That's just trouble right there. Yeah, I don't know.
He just needs the right encouragement.
Yeah, sure. I need the right things to do.
Busy work, puzzles, things like that.
Yeah, something.
Well, I'm in
maybe
Texas.
Some medication would help. I'm not sure.
So for me, I'm in Texas, and it seems like every leaf in the neighborhood is falling into my yard. So I think that I'll spend a significant amount of time clearing leaves as well. So that's been the bane of my existence.
And Thorvald, how about you, sir? What are you doing this holiday season? How do you?
Oh boy.
How do you relax? How do you forget about work if you do?
Well, no, I've got to walk you through it. And so Henrik he's gonna have to back me up on this. So what he didn't explain is in Denmark, when you celebrate Christmas, there's a few things that you have to do, and if you don't do these things, then it's not Christmas. And I don't know if any of you have seen How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Yes.
The old cartoon. At the very end, when all the Who's in Whoville are carving the roast beast, and then they hold hands and dance around the Christmas tree and sing songs, that Who's are actually just regular Danish people. That's literally what they do every single Christmas. You have to carve a roast beast, which they call flæskesteg, but it's a roast beast in my opinion. And then everybody needs to hold hands. See, look, Henrik's shaking his head. This is the truth. Everybody holds hands and dances and has to circle around a tree. Just any tree, you can find one. And you gotta sing a song.
I love that so much.
Well, usually you sing several songs, like I don't know, like 6 or 7, right? Right? Yeah, as many songs as you can. Everybody sings, and you gotta dance. Sometimes you leave the tree and go running around the house like a big parade. It's quite an occasion. Danish Christmas is a sight to behold. So we've got a lot of family time planned. Just hanging out, chilling with the kids, with my wife, and with her extended family as well. So. They're gonna have a blast. Awesome. There's nothing like Danish Christmas, I gotta say.
That's awesome. Do you also, from what I remember from the cartoon and the show, do you also hook your dogs up to sleighs? Do you do that as well?
Well, the crazy thing is, there's this green guy, he's up a hill and he keeps taking our presents. I don't know what's with that. He just keeps coming taking our presents, but we sing and dance anyway. It's not a problem. He's
a cool guy who has a lot of presents.
What about the pastries?
The pastries. Oh, don't even get me started on the pastries.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. You can't get enough of those. It's what's your favorite?
I'm hungry.
Let me see. Henrik, I'm partial to Wiener Pecan. Have you ever had those?
Yeah. Duh. Everybody in Denmark knows what that is.
That's how
They're really good, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Great.
I actually
Mike, how
thought
about you?
everybody-
I know you have to take off here shortly, but Mr. Pinch.
Oh yeah. So
Speaking of Grinch, it
Yeah.
rhymes with Grinch.
Oh, I get that quite a bit. You're a mean one, Mr. Pinch. My company says that. I'm gonna spend my days snowboarding, hopefully with my daughter, and that is ideally hoping we have snow here. So we went snowboarding yesterday, and 3 runs in, it started raining. So all the snow. So, but we will. That's my hope. So I'm going to take 2 weeks or so off and do a whole lot of that. So
that sounds like
Good
a lot
use
of
of
fun.
time.
Yes.
Great.
You have a defined plan. I actually thoroughly appreciate that, and kind of super jealous.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I get my best ideas when I'm running around in the woods or sitting on a chairlift, I think. So.
Right. If you ever want to come snowboarding, you can come up to Canada. It's a great exchange rate for you right now.
Unless you're shipping. Unless you're
Brody's
trying to ship
inviting us
yourself.
up to
Wait,
Canada.
Brody, how good is it? Because I've been thinking about going up to the outlet.
Yeah, I enjoy
With
shopping.
Ray, I want to buy Ray everything, and I'm just wondering about the exchange rate.
Wow.
Should we welcome your U.S. dollar?
He wants
Please
to come
bring
back
cash.
to the show at Ray's house.
You got to bring all the letters and packages.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, is it easier if we mail it from within Canada? Like we just have to get it over the border, and then it becomes easier to mail packages.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's very hard to get in Canada. I don't know if they'd let you.
Yeah.
I think you have to deliver it yourself. It's like a DIY situation, right?
Yeah. You
No,
have
we
to rent a
global
moose
entry,
from the
though,
moose
so
store.
they like us.
Yeah.
We just have to hold the cards in the window.
Yeah, it's very complicated, but I'll send you instructions to my igloo. We'll figure it out. I really appreciate thinking.
As long as we can catch a hockey game.
Make sure you
Oh,
explain
yeah.
to him how to deal with the bagged milk.
Bagged milk.
I had bagged milk growing up. Yeah, it was a thing.
All Canadians did, right?
I use a bag.
It was a
Use
thing.
bag.
Right, exactly. I mean, then you get a bag, you know. And sometimes it was like kind of like frozen, so it was like kind of like milk slushy. It's very good.
Even better.
Sounds appetizing. Thank you.
I have a question for you about the bagged milk. Do you keep the milk in the bag, or do you transfer it to like a plastic container, or do you put the whole bag into the plastic container?
Yeah, it was a great question. It was a plastic container device that you slid the bag into, and then you opened up the corner, and then you used this device to pour it into your cereals. So it's very, it's a Canadian invention. I think they call it a jug. And but you keep it in the bag, because it really it helps preserve the flavor of
keeps it fresher.
Milk. Yeah, absolutely.
The flavor of the bag.
Great question. Bag. Yeah, well, I mean, the plastic's made from like high quality Canadian plastic, right? So of course, you want that in the milk. Yeah, definitely. Which is made from
I think of the high quality Canadian plastics.
Yeah, definitely.
Syrup?
Yeah.
Maple syrup.
Yeah, it's actually made out of the maple syrup refinement process. Is where we get our plastics. Yeah, so that's
like
why we
round 25.
Yeah.
Actually,
Bernie,
I have a maple syrup repository, if I recall correctly.
Oh, you should look up the Great Maple Syrup Heist. I think there's a special on Netflix now about it. Yeah, yeah, it's very good. It's a
good one.
You'll
Bernie,
learn
I
a
feel
lot.
like you're representing like the big maple, like industrial complex here.
Big deal.
Why?
I thought we were trying to go for sponsorships on the show, right? But okay, we're gonna make an announcement. I mean, yes, I'm sponsored by Big Maple, and you should go to Big Maple and buy some today. Yeah.
So we also have Leonard, who's not really talking about. Welcome, sir. What are you doing for the holiday season?
Yeah, I think for me, the holidays are a chance just to slow down a little bit. So certainly just some time off and just, be in the moment and reflective, that kind of thing. But yeah, we'll have my wife's family over at the house here. So we'll be hosting that. That actually will happen this weekend. So, the cookies are baked and, all the chaos is ensuing as we kind of prepare for that. And then, yeah, it goes a few different ways. I mean, sometimes we're heading up to visit family either up north or down south. So at this point, I've got family that feels like kind of spread all over the Midwest, some out east. So, but yeah, just the usual, right? Be with family and that kind of thing. So
yeah.
But I got to say, I'm a little disappointed that the Grinch comment did not spur either a favorite Grinch movie discussion or a favorite Christmas movie discussion.
Come on, it's got to be the original.
I'm going for the Jim Carrey Grinch. I mean,
Jim Carrey Grinch is actually pretty good.
No. Come on. What was it? Boris Karloff singing Grinch? Come on.
Exactly.
Sentimental value is there for sure, right? But
I don't know who else has seen this, but I saw recently Jim Carrey, because they're thinking about doing a Grinch 2 with Jim Carrey, and he was talking about what torture it was. Literally 2 hours in the chair every day getting that suit on, and he literally had to go to a happy place to wear that thing all day long.
And the makeup was very intense.
Yeah.
Cannabis. It was
So
cannabis.
can you imagine a Grinch 2 with Jim Carrey? That would be crazy.
that would be cool. It's got my vote for sure.
But what would they do? Because didn't he get a big heart at the end of the first one?
Somebody else is going to have to steal Christmas.
Yeah. He's
gonna have to team up with the Who's.
There you go.
What's
I
that?
think the bar for sequels is pretty low.
Well,
That's true.
isn't Gremlins a Christmas movie? That's what
It
I'm
is.
thinking.
It
Die
is.
Hard. Absolutely.
Also,
Die Hard is too.
Is Die Hard a Christmas
Die
film?
Hard
Is
is.
Die Hard?
Die Hard.
It
Okay.
is.
Oh yeah, Die Hard.
Die Hard is
For sure.
Bruce Willis said that.
Easy.
Yeah,
He
yippee-ki-yay.
said it is not a Christmas music.
It is a Christmas.
It's
He's
not
wrong.
It is absolutely a
Bruce
Christmas
Willis.
movie.
Number one.
Yeah.
Oh, he says ho 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 in
He's
it.
wrong.
Yeah.
It's true.
Bruce can't. I don't know. I don't want to. Yeah. Bruce can't really think right now, so I think.
Rod.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, dang.
Wow.
I feel bad.
I
I
have
feel bad.
radiation on my brain. It's fine.
I
It's
love
okay.
the guy.
Everything's
I love
fine.
the guy,
Fine.
but I don't think you can
Fine.
trust anything he says.
Oh,
It
no,
was an
Rod.
older clip on like a show.
Yeah. Yeah, Rod.
I was absolutely sure it was going to be me who drugged the entire conversation to a dark place.
No.
So glad it
It's
was.
usually going to be me. See,
So
without
glad
my
it
wife,
wasn't. Like,
without my wife, this is-
it would have been
this is how
good
it
money to bet that I would have been the one, right?
You
Like,
should-
yeah, you know, I don't
It's
know.
about coming together, though. It's not about the awkward. It's like it's just that's what it's. You're putting the fun in dysfunctional family. It's all that's about the family. Okay, it's
Yeah.
just that you're harmonizing here. That's all it is.
Rob puts it out
Think
there.
about it. Die Hard 2 is a Christmas movie as well.
Yes.
It is.
Absolutely it is.
It is, yeah.
They both are.
I mean, it would have been a really great Christmas movie. Is the description when Rod described his wife just barreling over these poor geese, then running them back over again, and then running them over again. And went back.
That goose was headed straight for me. I had no way to avoid it.
Were they Canadian geese?
It was.
Really?
That's the
Yeah,
question.
they. I don't think they had got their citizenship yet,
A
but
little transparency there? Or?
We don't actually like them. We just weaponize them and send them south. So
Oh, we know.
Nice.
Yeah.
Took
Canadian
out the
male
whole front of
geese.
my car.
Got ran over by a reindeer. Mindy ran over geese.
Megan.
you know, like it's very complicated. But I wouldn't mess with the geese. Let's just put it that way.
no,
These
they're
are
mean.
mean.
They are.
They're mean.
They're huge too. It took out the whole
Yeah.
front of my car. There was goose intestines.
They're
hanging from the
aggressive.
Grill. It
Geese
was
are-
graphic.
It smelled
Yeah.
like
Jeez.
steakhouse.
It was cooked goose.
Steakhouse.
Yeah, it was
Yum.
Uh-huh.
really intense.
Yeah.
Geese aren't actually that good. You can put them in a sausage, but they're not actually that good. I wouldn't do
What?
it. Yeah. Yeah.
Do it again. There you go. Ready.
Does anybody
All right.
have a Christmas
are
goose
dainty.
for Christmas? I only seen it in.
Christmas Story.
What's that?
No goose.
Oh, I saw it in
Wasn't
the
it a
Muppet
Christmas-
Christmas Carol.
Oh, right.
That's when
Then
geese
too.
hunted.
I was
Is
thinking
your
about a
goose
Christmas Story
cooked?
where they had to
Is that what
go
we're asking?
after the bumpkus dogs destroyed the turkey, and they had to go have
They had
a
to go to
turkey
like a
dinner or whatever.
Chinese restaurant.
They had to
Goose,
eat
yeah.
out at the.
But to a lot of people, eating Chinese food on Christmas is a big deal.
Yeah.
To eat, yeah.
Delicious.
And,
It's super good.
any food someone else is cooking, so I don't have to cook.
Always
Yeah.
good.
Or a prepackaged chocolate orange.
Oh,
Whatever that is.
Yeah.
What is prepackaged chocolate orange?
You've never had a Terry's chocolate orange? Oh my god, Edward. Oh my god. If the mail was working, I would send you one. But you'll have to wait.
The mail was working.
Yeah.
It goes with bagged milk, I think.
It could. It could. Yeah.
Bag milk, canned milk. Had that before, but bag milk, I don't see why
Bagged
not.
milk. Well, I think usually they just open the can and pour it in a bag, and then that's how they send it out.
And
Well,
then you have to get the bag has udders, so you have to get the milk out of the bag into your cup. So there you go.
Oh, Rod, can we make that image right there? Can we make that into like the episode, highlight preview? That'd be great. Okay.
Just got it, Brody. Thanks for doing it again.
Promotion of the show.
The direction we're going in now, I have to be the designated adult. This is a bad spot. This is
And we've gone downhill. If Ray is the adult in the room,
we're now all in trouble. This is
So we also have Mike. He's been so patient. Welcome to the show, Mike.
Hey, good evening. Good to be here.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for joining. I'm going to give you the same question. And thanks for wearing the hat. See, obviously, Mike got the memo.
I got the memo too, Rod. I didn't realize that a hat was part and parcel of the experience. Okay, I have a festive shirt. Okay.
But Mike, thank you so much for your holiday spirit.
Yeah, if you could point me towards the punch bowl, I did.
I want a punch bowl too.
So how are you, and how was your year, and what are you doing for time off this holiday season, if you have time off?
Oh, good. No, I do actually. My semester ended. Grades were due yesterday, so I am off until January 14th. Which is awesome.
Did you give Ray failing grades as you should have?
Ray always gets good grades. Ray is A plus. A plus plus.
Hole in her report card.
I'll turn it into a diamond. Don't you test me.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, I got a month off, so I have a lot to do for my next semester, but I'm also going to do hopefully some fun stuff, going to Louisville and going to check things out down there, hopefully get over to Churchill Downs. A couple of short trips around here with the family, but just have a good time. Maybe go down to Atlantic City, see if I'm lucky. You got to gamble every day just in case you're lucky.
Sounds healthy. That
Absolutely. You might be walking around lucky and not even know it. So you got to find out.
How every good decision is made. Yes. Okay.
Absolutely. That's a terrible idea. When do we start?
Yeah.
Oh, and I did have a thought about Die Hard, which 2 thumbs up. It is definitely a Christmas movie, but if you watch Die Hard after you watch Love Actually, then Alan Rickman gets what he deserves.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Agreed. That's true.
Yeah, it's important. Well, thank you for that cinematic wisdom. Just to
absolutely,
bookend that.
Okay. I think it's unanimous. Obviously, Die Hard's a Christmas movie, so we've settled it. That's the one answer, the question we've actually answered.
This is what brings us together. This is the true holiday spirit. Yes, a wild jest has appeared.
A wild jest has appeared only very briefly, because unlike the rest of you, it might be 5 to 7 p.m. for you. It is 2 to 9 in the morning, and I start with a customer in 2 minutes. There is no rest for the wicked in Australia.
Do you want to bring him on the show?
No.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay, I just thought I'd ask,
Some of my customers, sure. No.
Not this one? Yeah, we all have those customers. You know who you are, customers. Jess, what are you doing for the holidays? What kind of shout outs do you want to give in your 1.5 minutes remaining?
For me at the moment, I'm doing nothing at all over the holidays. I'm waiting with bated breath for 2024 to kindly disappear. Not the words I want to use, but I know we're live. 2024 has not been pleasant. So I'm very glad to see the back of it, and it is still not done screwing me around. I've just woken up this morning. I've done a post on Blue Sky. My pool is now a mud pit right before Christmas. For those who don't know, in Australia, we're currently sitting at about between 30 and 35 degrees centigrade as our average temperature during summer. So I want my pool clean, not a mud pit. So I'm not very happy this morning. Shout outs at the moment would probably just be to my team that I work with, all the lovely people that I work with, and my Nerdfest crew. So I run a Discord for a whole bunch of Australian and New Zealand nerds, because we are at the arse end of the earth and nothing ever operates in our time zone. So we have a whole bunch of us that just talk shit together, and that's where we sit, because we know that we're going to be online at the same time. So all my Nerdfest fam.
Nice. Great shout out. Thank you for telling us your true feelings on 2024, and we hope your mud pit converts to a pool shortly.
Oh, fingers crossed. Have a lovely show. I'll be watching on one screen while trying to listen to my customer in another.
Yeah. Active listening. Just be nodding, and smiling. They like that.
Have fun.
All right. Take care. Oh yeah, we all have those customers, right, Ray?
I
Gosh.
I support all experiences here, and I think it's just about
Safe answer.
really
Safe
let's
answer.
focus on 2025 and all of
Yes.
the whirlwind adventure that it's going to bring to us. That's
Love
my
it.
perspective on it.
Love it. Absolutely. Who else has something they're looking forward to for 2025? What's going to go down? Anybody got a trip planned? Anybody doing anything cool? Coming to Canada?
I feel sort of like Jess. I want to just sort of back out of 2024. To be honest, we all are having our own individual whatevers. We all are pretty blessed. You're amongst friends, co-workers here. Our health is relatively good and everything else. And I think what we have is just empathy and apathy for those who are not doing well. And I can bitch and moan about my 2024. My wife got all busted up because she doesn't want to ride a scooter and flying off at 20 miles an hour into her head.
Oh God.
She's still around.
How many kilometers is that?
Who knows? Literally, she got up, her hip turned the other way. She put it back on straight. Turned around like I'm good, right? But in all seriousness, I'm blessed. Having a good time. She's healthy. We're getting ready to go on another vacation. So I'm going somewhere warm here in 2 days and get out.
You're not wearing a watch.
Yeah, I thought so. I had a watch on. It's not there.
It's just that's it.
There you go.
The party doesn't start until Edward gets there. He doesn't. What do we need to watch for? What do we need to watch?
And if it starts, it's because people have an annoying habit of starting before I get there. There you go.
You're just warming everyone else up for the level of fun that you're going to bring. That's it.
I am going on a cruise. I'm going to go to visit some of the favorite places like Josh likes to go down towards St. Martin and St. Martin's.
Yeah.
I am going to go get white girl wasted. Oh yeah, that's about to happen.
Enjoy.
I'm not exercising. I'm not doing anything. Eating and drinking. Don't really.
Oh yeah, that's about to happen.
Yeah, I let myself go. Y'all see, you see me next year, people are like, "Yeah, stop caring." That's what happened.
What's the drink down there? Is it a coconut? A half coconut with rum?
Question.
No, I'm not a big sweet drink person.
Anything with rum, honestly.
Rum punch, pretty much. is very
rum straight up, some bourbon, maybe a little fruity drink. That's all they have. So I'm not just going to cruise. We're going to go on this cruise thingy, and do that. But no, just everybody take some time off. We say it, and if you don't really turn your phone off, like just turn it off. Don't be afraid. Just literally turn it off. Stay somewhere. And get over the shakes. Maybe
My dad used to. My dad.
I got over the shakes in Australia. The time zone was just so whatever. I had to really stop because people are like, dude, why are you texting me 2 a.m? I'm asleep. I was like, oh.
I love when somebody's thinking of me at any time. Please feel free.
All the time.
I'll be texting you all the time now every day at night.
That's
so you know.
invitation. Everybody text Ray all the time, any hour of the day.
I'm gonna get in trouble.
Please don't.
Please don't.
I get the feeling that we didn't spend enough time talking about rum, though. I mean, so
yes, I
we
agree.
circle back to that.
Oh no!
Oh, my God.
Who did that one? That one's. This is not. That was. This is. Why are we here?
Is that where bagged milk comes from?
That's where bagged milk comes from.
Oh, I didn't know. Okay, cool.
I was really trying to leave those out, Ray. I really was.
This is a show for updates in the industry. We're upcoming 2025. This is. But we should focus on security. In industrial machine. Let's do that one. We can focus on that. This is important. Okay. And you want to incorporate others into it? That's fine. This is
when did Ray become a responsible adult? What is happening?
I
heard you missed it.
That is the litmus test.
Before Joe came around. Now
it actually is Joe's fault.
Oh, please.
Yes.
Definitely Joe's fault.
I mean, Ray would be, we used to have Ray parties, and Ray would be out there pulling stuff.
You show one face to get them, and then you switch it up, and you're like, haha, too late. It's just, what are you going to do?
And now she's like, we have to really talk about
Prim and proper. That's my middle name. It's what I was known as in college. Okay, so
Joe has to go. He's changed Ray. We need the old Ray back. We need the neurotic spider back.
I'm just holding on by a thread. So this whole Joe needs to go is much more dangling. Than
Joe needs to go.
Joe
needs to go.
We want our fun Ray back. You know.
I just saw an opportunity for a ride.
I was about to go off on a lot of us are talking about taking time off, going to fun places, but there's a lot of the analysts on our team that will be on call, Christmas Day, New Year's Eve. And obviously, we try to give them comp time, try to make it okay. But, a lot of people in our industry will be working hard while others are opening presents.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah.
And also to those that are ex-military on here who have had public service, a lot of our military, the time off is relative. They still have to serve and protect and the diligence. I'm acutely aware of it. Ex-Navy, we do it again all over. And to all of our service members that are listening, Merry Christmas to you, whether you're stateside or you're deployed abroad. We really applaud your service. It's not for everyone, but it is for those who want to come in and serve and have a bigger purpose. So I did it. I'd do it again if I had to, if I wasn't too old. I'm probably
very old.
I am very old. Yeah, I am. I'm not as old as Rod, but I'm old.
Yeah,
I think Rod's social security number is 2. Mine may be so
mine's 9, just for those who are counting.
9, there you go. But and that's a very good shout out. Understanding. Thanks, Joe, for that. Yeah, we sit here in a very privileged environment. Mm-hmm. Don't think that we are, but we are. Right, and then you have those out there who don't have the choice, and there's those who make the choice. Quite a few of my wife's friends are healthcare providers. They have to work. There is no get off, right? And they do it. So can't do that. But hey, we're here, and I'm appreciative of the things that we have, the friends on the show, the folks that spend time. You could be spending your time somewhere else right now, but you came on here with these bunch of yahoos, and do this.
You made a huge mistake.
There you go. It's career limiting.
Well, you're paying us, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. In Canadian dollars.
Wait, where's the promo check? Wait.
Maple syrup.
Joe's like getting mad. He's like, these guys
I'm trying to look up the exchange rate. I gotta figure this out.
A bag of milk.
Bags of milk. How many bags of milk would you like?
Yeah.
That's
varieties.
Bags of milk. There you go. Jess says she's still lurking. Cool. Hey, let's get. I'm gonna drop off so Rod and the missus can come back on, so I can continue drinking this liquid goodness.
I have to drop for dinner with the family, but happy holidays, everyone. Looking forward to it.
And Josh, I'll catch up, man.
Yeah, thanks for inviting me.
Yeah, well.
Hey Ray, you
sure,
should.
buddies.
Ray, please give Joe a sweater for Christmas, a South Park one. Thank
Are you doing good? Have you been plotting and scheming this? Because it seems very staged. Okay, and Henrik, you can let us know. It's a safe space.
Yeah, I feel like Joe's got to go chance. I feel like
Joe's got to go. Joe's got to go.
I don't know. I think I caught Joe buying everything on Amazon for Ray, so I think he needs to stay.
They don't have the hat. I can't find Henrik's hat on Amazon.
It's a Danish thing. You will have to wait.
Gotta go to Denmark.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I told Henrik that if he buys me one, I will wear it during my session.
What are you doing?
No, Joe's leaving.
I'll
you
have
to
to
go to
speak to
Denmark.
Morten about.
That's what I heard.
We'll bring you one from Denmark. So we'll bring you one when we go to Denmark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Rod,
it kind of looks like a Hershey's Kiss. We can just make it out of tin
It
foil.
does like a Hershey's Kiss.
Please make him a tinfoil hat. That's more accurate.
So what's actually in there? What's in there? Because it literally sticks straight up the whole time. Because there's no way I could do this. What's in there? Is your head pointed?
That's the secret. We're not allowed to tell. It's a Danish secret. We can't tell you what's under that.
Yeah, that's what makes it magical.
Secret, huh?
It's that whole Grinch Whoville thing that.
Yeah, business side.
I tell you, Ray,
That's the business side.
Ray's a marketing genius. Ray, we should get some podcast tinfoil hats to give out.
Oh my gosh!
Oh yeah.
Yes, let's do it.
Definitely need some time for that.
Tinfoil hats. That'd be great. You know, and you know what? We should have a happy hour, make a signature drink, maybe like conspiracy theory, right?
I like it.
Just have drinks out there to be able to
Sounds
do
great.
Rum and bagged milk.
it. Yeah, that's like give
That's our currency, Brody. We can't be using it as a beverage choice. Come on, more respect.
All right, sorry, I'll be better.
I got a trivia question. Everybody has had Hershey Kisses, right?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
100% of people have had them. What does the paper say?
Hershey.
Hershey Kisses.
Kiss.
Without looking, what's it say?
Kiss.
How many people have Hershey Kisses right next to them? Brody.
Somebody said
wish I
Hershey.
did.
Yeah, I thought it was Hershey's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it says Hershey, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, nope.
Uh-oh.
What does it say? Wait, no,
Bag milk.
This is not appropriate for. Please.
I don't see. It just said bag milk, right? What did I miss?
No, what are we doing on the Hershey Kiss front? What does the paper say?
It says
Does it tell you you're
kisses.
gonna die? Kiss?
It's your fortune. It's got kisses, like a fortune cookie. But yeah, but most people, everybody's had one, but most people don't realize what it even says. Just we've had them, thousands of them.
I got it.
And then they have that version. They have that other version that's hugs, and it
Hugs,
says
yeah.
hugs on the tag. You know.
Do they put that in?
They're gonna have
bag
udders.
milk?
No.
Bag milk has paper too that says something.
Smell it through the bag, baby. Smell it through
no.
the bag.
Bagged milk, sometimes you could get like little toys inside the milk, but you have to drink the milk first. And
Do they do bagged chocolate milk too?
I think that's
well,
cottage cheese.
that comes from brown cows, of course. Bagged
Oh,
milk.
it is?
So everybody knows that. So
Yeah.
they
Bagged
don't know.
milk.
Yeah. No,
was
go on. Keep
bag
asking
milk
questions about the milk.
I mean, if you want like a
Is it
chocolate
high
shake,
quality plastic
do you have
toys?
to refrigerate the cow?
Yes, obviously. This is science.
Everything getting into the refrigerated.
Yeah, we have the best refrigeration rates. Just go outside. It's fantastic.
Yeah, just leave them outside.
Do any of you refrigerate butter?
Yeah.
Real butter? No.
Yeah. This is a important topic. It depends, of course, on your spreadability desires.
Well,
So-
exactly. So you have a butter dish. So I grew up poor. Okay, I didn't know when I was first married to my first husband. He had to teach me about the butter dish, and you leave a stick of butter out, and you have a dish cover and the spread. I grew up poor. Listen, we had country crock on some bread and some coffee, and I was like 5 years old. That was what you did in your Puerto Rican family. So when I got married to like a New Englander, okay, it was like, what is this? You have a butter dish, and you put your stick of butter there, and then so I had to share the wisdom. It's the holiday season. I had to share the wisdom with Joe about the butter dish and the butter, and I just feel like, oh my God, two poor kids, and we're like, look at us now, we got butter dishes,
Well, it's like if you buy it from a fridge, it should stay in the fridge.
You would think. It doesn't have to stay where it came from, Joe. It could change.
No, I'm not.
It's logical.
You eat some butter sitting outside. You are going to need some Depends.
You
Not if it's real butter. Refrigerator.
No, real butter can stay out. It stays good.
Yeah.
Well, in the United States, there is no real butter.
Margarine.
Throw the picture of the milk bags up. Thank you. I just want to see more. No.
Yes.
No. Bad.
And you can get them in designs now. I think that Harry Ellis is going to make the pins. You may see me as a model.
Some people need them. Like
You'd be a great model, Edward.
It's fine. Those are milk bags. Milk
Milk
bags.
what?
Can you say that in the air?
What?
Milk bags.
Milk bags?
Yeah, that's kind of rude.
Yeah, whoa there, Ray. Hold on.
Wow.
First you copy Josh's shirt, and then you're swearing on the air. Like it's just not.
Yes, Ray.
I'm a good one.
There's that white girl wasted.
You can see the smoke in the room, the haze around, and now we know. We know.
Yeah, for everybody listening, none of this was on the invitation. Just so you know, like you wouldn't think that listening to the show that an FBI agent would be here. None of this was on the invitation.
So, you can never run for office. You can never run for office now.
Oh, I wouldn't want to run for office. Yeah,
Run away from office.
Yeah, for sure.
This was all in the fine print.
Oh, fair enough. Yes.
Yeah, very, very fine print. Yeah.
Very
And I
fine.
tried my hardest to get us off of the milk thing onto like maybe like rum, like an adult drink.
Well,
But
go
no,
back.
there were no takers. Literally, there was no takers. We're like, no, we're sticking with
I
milk.
love
I don't know
rum.
what this guy's doing, but
I'm gonna take a
Love
rum.
rum.
What's your favorite rum, Miguel? My wife loves rum. I don't drink rum.
Angostura, 1824. It's a Trinidadian rum.
Really?
Oh, okay. We got
Yeah.
a rum connoisseur here.
I want to be in the Caribbean in a little bit. I'll look for it.
Yeah,
Throw
you
it in the
definitely
chat.
should.
Throw it in the chat real
All right,
quick.
yeah, can do.
Yeah, I want to see that.
So what makes the different rums taste different?
Yeah.
That was the first rum that I had that was actually like a sipping rum. Usually I just added it to a drink or whatever. But I was down in Trinidad doing a leadership development course for the Trinidadian National Police down there with another one of my FEI folks. And so we're down there for a week, and that's what they served in the hotel lobby. And so I'm like, oh yeah, this is a $14 or $15 rum shot back in like 2013 or something like that, and I got hooked. So I bought a bottle, and then I promptly lost it when I was trying to come back into the United States. So they pulled a really good game on me. It was like, oh yeah, you can pack it up and you bring it in. They're like, no. So I left it in customs, and I think that was the intention all along, was for them to separate silly Americans from their liquor. So, and it worked.
I'm gonna separate this American from this liquor. Take it out of my dying hand. Yeah, before you do it. Hey, if you put it
Spoken like a true Navy guy, right? You're used to shooting Volkswagens at people.
Yes, literally Volkswagens at people. The reference is how big the actual shells and ornament are when they shoot out these cannons on these carriers, these battleships. They're the size of Volkswagens. Imagine shooting a Volkswagen 30 miles.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, the one.
How many kilometers is that?
30 miles?
Yeah.
That is going to be what?
And what kind of Volkswagen? I mean, the bus.
The Super Beetle.
Yeah, the bottle.
What is that? 56 miles?
Something like that.
I don't
know. I have no idea.
I mean, the imperial standard is the standard, not this metric system. What's wrong?
I mean, depends who you ask.
How many cows?
How far could it shoot a bag of milk?
Okay.
A large bag of milk. Large bag of milk. Miguel, my family they snowbird in the Dominican Republic, and I originally had some of the best rum from when I went to Havana, but then just this big bottle called dark rum. it's literally what it's called, but it was like priced higher than the rest of them at the resort. And I'm like, let me just try that. And it was like really good. That's my sipping rum. I've got a big bottle here. It's just literally just dark rum. I'm like, okay, great, perfect.
Yeah,
one
I
of the
need
better
to
ones.
procure some of that, right? I went to the DR, I don't know, probably about 3 years ago, and it was fantastic. So yeah, so message me. I am a rum connoisseur, so I'll have to look for my local specs to see if I can find nondescript Dominican dark rum.
That's wrong.
Okay, I'll take a picture.
I've had before.
Well, this rum isn't actually 200 years old, is it?
No. 200 years old is more than $15 or whatever price adjustment for inflation.
I was wondering.
But I've seen that rum. Yes.
Yeah,
I think
I'll take a picture. Yeah, I liked it a lot. I brought back a picture. Anyway, I will. But yeah, then there's some. But yeah, Cuba's got great rum. Dominican. I thought of Costa Rican rum. That's really cool. I'm gonna check that out as well.
Nice.
Let's go back there. It'd be nice. Yeah, good rum. Just great. Just a great drink.
Agreed.
Rum?
Yeah.
It's quiet. It's a quiet taste.
So are you though.
It happens. So the rum that we had in Australia, and I'm not a rum drinker, and my wife, we were looking for some Crown Royal, but it was the flavor they didn't have it. So we found this rum. Let me show you this. Represent. Get the screen.
Crown Royal's from Canada. Never heard that pronunciation of it before, but
so this one is one that we saw. It is excellent. Miguel, you will love it.
Ooh.
And it's a very good sipping rum. I bought a bottle of the one right below it. I didn't buy the XO because I was out of allocation coming through duty free. But when I see it again, I'm going to get the XO. It is on par with any high-end cognac, bourbon, whatever else. It is that good. It's a shame that they're showing it here in a mixed drink. This is definitely a sipping rum, not to be, diluted and reduced by putting it in a drink. But hey,
Would
Would you do ice with it, Edward, or just neat?
That's a great question. I started with neat, and then I put the smallest little tic tac piece of ice to see if it would transform the flavor. It actually did.
Nice.
Yeah,
When
opens it up.
When you it opened it up, and then it started tasting creamy. It started tasting like it was softer than everything else, and tasted totally different. And so I bought a bottle back, and then when I'm cruising, if I see another bottle of it or go through duty free, I'm going to get the XO. I got the one right below it, so the price point wasn't too bad in Aussie dollars. It was the XO was 80, and the one right below it was 65. So that bottle was 80. The one right below it was 65 in Aussie dollars. And the Aussie dollar is like 0.68 to American dollar, so Australian dollars, so whatever it was. But yeah, really good stuff.
Good to know.
Cool. Yeah.
I've made notes.
Mind blown.
You tried a rum-based drink recently, right? Coquito.
Yeah,
Puerto Rican,
it was awesome. It was
My
like
mom,
eggnog.
Yeah.
So I would challenge everybody. How many other podcasts you listen to talk about everything from bag milk to hidden geese to rum?
Yeah.
Which one is it? You get real world stuff here. You don't get that nerd stuff. You go to these other
Yeah.
right?
Nerds. The AI categorization can't pin us down under one category for podcasts.
There are levels to this, you know?
Yeah.
It's all Ray's fault.
Yeah. How dare them?
We wanted to talk tech, and she wouldn't let us.
Yeah, you're multifaceted here, okay? Prismatic is really what I aim to be, okay? So thank you so much for the opportunity to talk about bagged milk and, different cultural experiences for the holiday, bringing us all together.
Indeed.
And
I appreciate your recognition.
Ray, I'm going to be in Puerto Rico for 2 days. Yeah.
My people will let me know upon your arrival.
They get me to the airport, but no, got some friends I'm going to see. They're going to show me around really well. Been to Puerto Rico several times, but it's always great when you have a native that can just take you to the places and do the things and have fun, the restaurants and everything. So we'll spend 2 days there. And then I got to get on this cruise ship for 7 days. So she made me do it.
Oh, it's terrible.
Sorry.
I know, man. It's warm weather. People bringing you drinks, bend over your hand and feet. I can't stand it.
So annoying.
But I'll make the best of it as I can.
Thank you, Edward. You just let us know.
Check
Let us know
out
if you need help.
Barachina while you're down there.
What'd you say again?
You should check out Barachina while you're down there.
Barachino. That's
Barachina, yeah. So it's a restaurant. I think that's the home of the Pina Colada, if I remember correctly.
Really?
Yes.
We'll check it out. That's my first time in PR. I used to go all the time with my best friend. That would be a guy's trip down there. So I haven't been in a few years, but I'm looking forward to it. Weather's warm. Get a little bit of running in. Brian can relate to that. Little run around and just have fun, man. When I come back to this uranium salt mine that they have us working in called Microsoft, I'll be relaxed and be able to go for it. So. Oh, right. I did a video with here I go talking about relaxing, then I pivot back to work. I did a video with Brian Hooper. I'm sorry.
Brian Hooper is a person.
Sachin.
Sachin, yes.
Yeah, so you'll see it. Hey, and I'm on tap me. I'll do some fireside stuff. You need some help?
Yes. Last time you were like, I'm busy. Can you?
I was busy because they changed me teams. If I was being a butthead, I didn't mean to be. I'm like,
no, you never butthead. You were just like, I need to be in 10 places at once. And I was like, okay. And you would like somehow make it happen, which is like
I will make time for my friend. We'll do so. I did it with Sashkin, and we had to finish the series up. So we finished the series up with that. You'll see it come and post it. But definitely one of those videos, I want to come on and talk about part 2 of what I talk about, defensive logging, then I'll do it for sure. Absolutely. I need it for my connect, show impact.
Because you can also enjoy educating the community. You know what? We just need to get whatever's in your cup, and then you agree to everything. But before I ask you anything, I need to make sure you got your cup.
Yeah. This cup is full of liquid good credit.
Yes, it is full of amazing decisions that you will make on behalf of others, the community, most importantly, right? So I love it. This is now the SOP moving forward.
We're going to get you guys some swag. I mean, we started. We had a couple of shirts. Maybe we can buy. We have shirts, Rod.
We have shirts. We also have holiday gear for anyone. There's a link there, and I'll put it in the show notes for anyone that's interested in like a mug or laptop stickers. All the proceeds go to St. Jude. So,
Rod, you need to be in Memphis, in DC. I mean, in Memphis in December. I don't know if you guys that know, one of my nonprofits that I run is Black Men Run. We're the largest African American health, wellness, and fitness organization in the world, for exaggeration. And we do events around the nation every year. So one of our signature events is the St. Jude's Marathon.
Oh, there you go.
And for those who do not know, Rod can flat out run like somebody's chasing him.
Like T1000.
They always are.
Yeah. And he is good. We will be in Memphis in Mass. So Rod, come to Memphis in December and run the half marathon with me.
Isn't it December, like right now?
It's always December.
Well, we missed it for this year, but it's December 6th next year, maybe.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll plan that. We'll do it
Yeah,
together.
man.
That would be awesome.
I'll send you the information. This is one of our regional events, and I think it's a closeout event for my nonprofit. We're putting some competitive teams in, man. I love to have you run on our competitive team. I brag to all my guys that run how fast you are. I just do. He weighs 110 pounds. When the wind catches him and takes him along and around with him, right?
Shh, that's my secret.
That's your secret. And, but yeah, for those who are part of Guild, we're a nonprofit. We're at Microsoft. You can look up BMR, Black Men Run. We've been around for 12 years. Rod's been a good supporter. I've sent him some junk at the house, put some shirts on, some shoes and everything. And with that, Rod and Ray, your stuff should be in the mail. It's challenging for you, Brody. You know, getting stuff to Canada.
I just want to get the mail like everybody else.
I got a plan. Everyone always has a plan. So I'm saying to one of my Canadian buddies that has an American address, he goes and picks up his mail. Once he goes back into Canada, he's going to ship it to you.
Whoa, that sounds pretty sketchy. Can you send Tahiti Treat?
Say what?
Tahiti Treat, the drink. We don't get it anymore.
Tahiti Treat?
Tahiti Treat, yeah. Since the
That
Tahiti
stuff
Treat
was known to cause cancer 20 years ago. They banned it in the U.S., dude.
Is that like
It
tab?
caused cancer in Canada.
You guys
You don't get cancer.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen anymore.
Cancer doesn't exist in Canada.
It does.
Yeah, it's too
I
cold.
use it to clean the rotors on my car, to tell the truth.
Really?
I remember, wasn't the commercial, the guy would lean back and punch you, the Tahiti Treat guy? Is that the same one?
That was 7-Up. That was
That's
7-Up.
Hawaiian Punch.
Or Hawaiian Punch. There you go. Yeah.
I sort of remember Tahiti Treats, man, but I don't know if you're taking a shot at me and Rod trying to prove we're old or not.
Never heard of it.
It's a test. Yeah.
It's a thing.
Yeah.
Tahiti Treats.
Hey, Brody.
I'm lying.
Brody, isn't
What?
this your daughter's first Christmas?
Yes. She was a Santa on Sunday. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Aww.
Yeah, and we got her
Gotta
on
send
there,
us
and
a
she was fine. They had it ready. It's like, okay, we're gonna go. Like the Santa had it dialed, and then my wife tripped over like a toy car on the ground and almost just ate it. And so I think she got upset at that more than Santa. But then like she managed to not fall, which is great because she's amazing. And then the baby got on Santa. It was kind of try to cry, but didn't cry. So it all worked out. Great. Yeah. So
That's
worked out good. And I got to sit next to Santa too, so it's pretty cool.
Keep forgetting you're a new dad and new parent, man. I remember when that little rugrat came into your life, you were gone. You came back to the show like, yeah, you need another month off, dude. You were tired.
I forgot everything I did, man. I didn't even know how to like do technology. I had no idea. Like it was just
You had like your hair grow all back. You had like this Canadian mullet where it was just sitting back.
Yeah. He started calling it Entra. Yeah.
Entra and Azure. Yeah. Oh, and a seam or a sim. I can't remember.
Or router or rotor. Router or router. I don't know. Whatever you can call it, right?
Well, we're at the hour and a half mark, and this conversation's been just escalating to amazingness. I'm going to have to go to see my little daughter.
And I haven't called myself the name for take in.
I got to go.
So we will leave the festivities up to Ray and Rod. I do have to go knock out some stuff.
I gotta drop.
We're all going to drop.
Well, what I was going to say, I just want to thank everyone for joining. Right, we invite folks from over the year, and we appreciate you joining. I think it's always great just to see everyone again, and it kind of renews in our mind who we would love to invite back to the show starting beginning of 2025. So that definitely kind of helps. But at the same time, I think it's interesting for our audience to understand that we do have real lives, even though we're working in security or the things that we do all the time. And we do try to find time to have downtime over the holidays, even though I joke that I can't, find a way to relax. But I think we all try, and we need it. It's a time of renewal. I really love the holidays in that that's a time when my entire family gets back together. We have 4 kids, and it's hard to see all of them at the same time except during the holidays. So this is a really special time for me. It's really why I love to take the time off, even though I'm still kind of sneaking away to go work somewhere. But I love when we get our family together, and I think we're all kind of like that, right? We look toward the end of the year as kind of this time where we can kind of relax, kind of reflect a little bit, and then kind of figure out what we want to do for the next year and stuff like that. So I thank you so much for everybody joining, and I love my co-hosts. I love my family on the show. I think you all do such a really fantastic, wonderful job. Our audience tends to love us for whatever reason. I think it's it's the bagged milk maybe, but yeah. But I appreciate you all joining today.
And I
That's very
appreciate
sweet. Thank you very much, Rob.
for all of that. It's been super refreshing to have Ray on the show. You come on, you bring this energy. You keep us looking in all the different possibilities. I love that. Rod, you just a staple, man. You're a workhouse. You every time I see you working, man, I get the imposter syndrome in a good way. Do better, Edward. Go do these things. I like it. And it's not just the work. When I hear that Rod's out running, I go running. Like, I got to go run too. I got to shave that. And I love the family. You always talk about your family all the time. And I love that. I seem like I know you. I haven't met you, but you will see me soon. And I also want to say something else. I want to say thank you to Troad. I want to say thank you to Joe. I want to say thank you to Leonard. I want to say thank you to Gary. Gary's new business owner and everything else. For you to be part of our partner network, to take time out of this. It had nothing to do with promoting your company. You decided to come back to your podcast family. That lends you first right of refusal when we have our partner this year. These new guys don't get to jump in front of you. SRA, Lock-Based Cyber, Gary Busty Industries, Performa Mentia, you guys get first choice. Everybody, you didn't come on the show, you get in line, just like that, right? So
you guys are great. We appreciate you inviting me to the holiday party. I'm sure Gary feels the same way. You guys are awesome. Appreciate what you do. This show is very informative, and looking forward to next year.
Oh,
Look at that cute baby.
Thank you, Leonard. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, guys.
Hi, cutie.
Oh,
that's
look
great.
at
She's so
goodness.
pretty.
Yeah, that's great.
He's gonna grab the mic.
They can't hear anything because I got my headphones in, but everyone's saying,
Look at that.
Good
All right.
girl. Oh,
Well, Edward, you wanna send us off for till 2025? This is our last show of the year, so do your thing.
You want me to do it?
You do it. You do it.
Oh.
Yeah.
To all of our guests, listeners, and supporters, we'd like to say thank you for the Microsoft Security Insight podcast. We hope that 2024 has been an excellent year like it's been for us. We plan to be better in 2025, and better is not bigger, but better is more, listening to what our listeners and supporters are looking for. I'd like to say thank you to our co-hosts, which Rodney Trent, Ray Woodman, and also Brody Cassell. I have gotten better with them because I am now able to pronounce people's entire names and not butcher that, which was a running joke for a number of years.
Still got mine wrong.
Oh, I got who's wrong? Travell?
Mine. It's Castle. I'll just give you a hard time.
What I said, Cassell?
You did. No français, s'il vous plaît.
Come on, it's
Yeah.
It's Cassell.
We're Irish and Welsh. We're drunk.
One of my favorite characters on
Frank Castle. Oh, okay.
Castiel.
Reveal.
Yes. Okay. Yes.
Anyway, as I was going through that heartfelt and emotional thank you, Brody interrupted me. Anyway, that's family. That's what family does. We're looking forward to 2025.
Yeah.
Come learn something. Come teach us something. Come have fun, and just enjoy the thing that is the Microsoft Security Insight. We'll leave it there. Is it a podcast? Is it a show? Is it a movement? We're going to do big things in 2025, and we won't do it solo. It'll be partially in regards to those who sponsor us, those that give time to us, and we're going to have fun. I want you to have time, get away, do whatever is meaningful and relaxing to you during these holidays. The world is turbulent. Here is safe, and have a good time. We really appreciate everyone. Till then, live long and prosper.
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Joe's got